Okay, g'day. Hello from New Zealand. This is day 2 of the 30 days sobriety challenge. So I see my hair's all wet because last night we had a party, so that went really well. I had no alcohol. I made a beautiful punch, which I've shared in the Facebook page, which is called manu, which is a Maori for bird. So that's all about freedom, freedom from alcohol and addictions. And a woman came along to the party, and I didn't know it at the time, and she came up to me and she said, "I think I'm an alcoholic," which was pretty amazing that she would share that with me and feel really comfortable. And I was so pleased that I actually had something to offer her that was yummy. And a few of the other guests actually said, "Actually, you know what, I think I'll have something non-alcoholic too." And one of them was a top chef, and he said that was a fantastic drink. So I share the recipe manu, which is a mocktail, a low-calorie mocktail, on the Facebook page, The Sobriety Experiment. But okay, so that went well, right? And some people were drinking, and I wasn't drinking, and my friend wasn't drinking, and the others that started off not drinking started having their wine, which is totally fine, because the challenge for all of us is, how do you live in a world where other people are drinking? I don't think you should stay home and be a nun. So the challenge today actually came because there was so much alcohol left. I actually even thought about hiding the alcohol from everyone else in the house, and then I would hide it from myself, and then I thought, oh, okay, this is crazy, I can do this. And so I brought it out of hiding. And then friends came over and they started drinking wine. I thought, gosh, that wine looks really nice, I think I'll have some of that. And then I was like, oh my God, it's so easy to slip back into drinking. One drink leads to another, and leads to another, and leads to another. So, okay, here's the tip for day 2 of the sobriety challenge. If you find that happens to you, I recommend distraction. So distract yourself with something positive. So I suddenly thought, it was, gosh, what's the time now? 7 o'clock. And I suddenly thought, I'm going for a swim. And I went for a swim. It was about just after 6. The sun was going down here in New Zealand. And I thought, I'm going to the beautiful beach just 10 minutes away, 5 minutes away. And it's a good walk, so I got my exercise as well. So I'm feeling really great because I've had exercise. I swam in the water, put my hair in the water. And the other thing that I did today, which made me feel good and fed my dopamine levels, was that I fed a positive addiction inspired from my passion journal, which I talk about in my books, Your Beautiful Mind and Mind Your Drink. This book, Flower Alchemy, I thought I'd love to create a book of flower photos and quotes, and my good friend Max Gimlet once encouraged me to write a book and use my photos because he thought they were beautiful, and use quotes from perhaps a poet that I like. So I've used the Persian mystic Rumi, and I've created a book today. I did it in about an hour, and it's called Flower Power. So that will be available soon. Right now I'm creating it as a gift for my mother, and it's got flowers from her garden, using my macro camera lens that my partner gave me last year for my birthday, and using some new software called Bookwrite, and so I had to learn something new, and I'd been putting it off. But you know what? When you take on a challenge, and you're doing something that you're passionate about, it actually does give you a buzz. You do actually get a high from that, and knowing you get help is high from giving. So I'm really looking forward to giving something to somebody else. And you also get a real high from completing things. My partner said today, oh, you've got so many things you haven't finished. And I thought, right, I'm going to nail this. So there are a couple of strategies that helped. I've got absolutely no craving for alcohol. I think it's like that witching hour that happens 5, 6 o'clock. And I'm so excited that I didn't give in. I did have a little half glass, I will admit. But then I was like, ooh, I could feel it already in my body. I could feel the irritation. I could feel a bit of nausea. And I thought, no. So it doesn't matter if you have a little bit of a relapse. What matters is whether you actually keep on having it and beat yourself up for it. And I thought, no, yuck. And swimming was really cathartic. So there are a couple of tips for day 2. That's distraction, and do something you love. Follow your passion. Take up a hobby. Get immersed in something. Beauty is very, very powerful. So, and right now I'm going to have a lovely organic salad and perhaps bliss out and watch something interesting on Netflix, or just chillax. It's been a lovely Easter. I hope this has been helpful to you. I know there's a lot of clutter in the background. I hope you find it interesting. The book I'm going to be working on is in the background. There's a painting by my grandmother Molly that I mentioned in the book, Your Beautiful Mind, and Mind Your Drink. And then there's a painting, 2 paintings that I did. One I'm using as inspiration for a romance novel that is called Love in Venice, which I write under my pen name Molly Matthews, and the other, well, that's just the cosmos, really, the big orb. And of course all my beautiful oracle cards, which I love, that give me a lot of sustenance. And here's little baby Jerry. So yeah, I think it just helps to be a little bit playful. So there we go. Hope it's been helpful to you. Thanks for tuning in. That's day 2. Look forward to talking with you tomorrow, day 3. Ciao.